Before we start this video, I want to say something. I've hit 100 subs, and it is time to party! Now, in all seriousness, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has supported this channel and helped me along the way. I hope to keep bringing out more good content for you to enjoy, and now, on with the show.
I wanna be the very best.
Pikachu?
One ever was.
So Pokémon Direct happened last week and I was all set with the script to talk about it. But then I got distracted by making a video about a whale and I decided to make a video a little differently. So after a little thinking and a lot of drinking, I had a thought. Everyone else is going to be doing videos about all the new features and I'm simply just a joke channel. So I decided to look at 10 things we really need to talk about the new Pokémon Sword and Shield. Now, don't get me wrong, I loved the Pokémon Direct. I cannot wait for Gen 8. But if you take a step back, you may agree with me on some of these things. The easiest one to point out, the destructive power of Dynamax, aka Godzilla mode. So this is the new mechanic this generation is using, going alongside Mega Evolution, Primal Evolution, and Z-moves. There are two things to note here. The first is the Dynamax Wailord. Now if you want to know how big that thing could be, then check out my video attempting to do the maths of it, and the link is in the description. Second is a Dynamax Electrode. Okay, so we have this huge dock-off Electrode, many meters high, and then the thing uses Explosion. Yeah, everyone dies. Not just in the stadium, I think a town or maybe even a city. Did anyone see Milo's design? Now, I'm not having a go at muscle guys, but his head is way too small. He has the face of a 10-year-old mixed with the body of Arnie. How old is he meant to be? He's defo on the juice of something like that. I can't take him seriously. At least Bruno looked in proportion. Did ginger people not feel that they were correctly represented in this game? When it comes to the anime, if he has a gruff voice, then I'm absolutely done. The champion Leon looks like an absolute idiot. It's not his physical features I think are bad, it's his accessories I'm pointing the finger at. Let's be honest, who wears a crown and robe out and about? He looks like a right probably looking down at all the ragabonds with hatred and disgust behind his eyes. I can't imagine our Lizzie going down to local shops and looking at the milk dressed in full garb and mingle with all the local peasants. I am Elizabeth II and I'm come for a pint of milk. Just not going to happen. I have had a rumour that he could be a bad guy, and now I really hope this is true because it just fuels the need he has to wear this full royal getup. Hang on, does that mean if I win the Pokemon World Championships, I can walk around with a crown? Hiccups! Hiccups! Get me my VGC handbook. The backpack. Now every trainer needs one. They always have. Sometimes I all think they're like that bag Hermione had in the Harry Potter series. But the male protagonist this time just has a square thing. It's like an actual luggage case. There is no way that is going to be comfy running around in. Get a proper backpack or at least wheel the thing around. Although it probably wouldn't have the same effect if he's wheeling a suitcase around the Pokemon world. Now, Corviknight was introduced as one of the new Pokemon, and he looked great. Knowing Game Freak, he'll probably more likely be a ground fairy type. What I am taking issue with, however, he's seen as part of a taxi service along with a human driver. Why is there even a driver? The driver's not doing anything. Corviknight's doing all the work. Talk about sponging off other lazy And to be fair, Corviknight has been flying for us for years and did not need to tell anyone. This is animal exploitation at its highest. Okay, so this isn't really a stupid thing, but Game Freak released that goddamn song. That song is by far one of the best songs to a trailer I have seen in a long time. It's amazing. I watched this at 11:30 at night. I had to have the speakers down because of the boss and Hiccup sleeping. I was so terrified I was going to wake them up because I just wanted to keep playing it over and over and over again. Please release this as soon as you can, Game Freak. Now, the legendaries did get announced as I thought they would do, and they look really cool. Defo confirmed getting Sword for me. However, there's one thing really bugging me about Sashian's design. Sure, it's really cool, but he's literally a cross between Sif from Dark Souls and the Veemon line from Digimon. Hell, if he and Zamazenta could DNA evolve, but this is definitely going to be the outcome. If Pokemon stole Mega Evolution from Digimon, then it's time to steal a little bit more. Either way, expect my Zacian to be called Sif the entire game, because I'm so a trendsetter, and this is so my idea, and no one else is going to try and steal it. Sonia, the moment I saw her, I could always hear several things happening. A number of young adolescents closing their bedroom doors so their parents don't come in, and a large amount of scribbling being done making pictures, and lo and behold, within a day. Admittedly, she looks great, brilliant design, and I imagine we'll be seeing a lot of cosplay Sonias at Pokemon events. Admittedly, I would ask the boss to dress up as her, but I don't think it's going to go down that well. One of the biggest new additions were the huge large areas between towns, similar to the Breath of the Wild. It looked absolutely great and I look so forward to exploring it. I wonder what the creative name of these areas are called. Wild area. Oh, it's off. Breath of the Wild had such interesting names to explore with. This looks like it was created in 5 minutes for a rushed homework assignment. Right guys, we need a name for this wild area so we can show us how creative we are. How about wild area? Oh, brilliant! Back to the pub! Okay, to finish on, this one's really pissed me off. Hulu has already hit godlike status already, and I've seen that Peter has come along and tried to use it in their promotion. Why does every single little thing nowadays have to be made into a political thing? Until this week, I don't think anyone knew who Hulu was, and now I think it's got a higher opinion poll than Donald Trump. Stop making it a political tool. It's a sheep, for Christ's sake. All it wants to do is eat, drink, and poop. I don't think it cares about anything else. Also, Peter, you're not arsed when Corbynite's getting exploited for his unpaid taxi driver service, are you? Anyway, they're just a few things that I noted I didn't think anyone else was talking about. Let me know what you think in the comments below. See you later. Bye-bye. Okay, I need to bring these up. I did really have a laugh at the following things, and this is more of the human interaction about the Pokémon Direct trailer. Medusa's not wearing his sexy red leather jacket. Thank God, because that thing was dreadful. Omari didn't change his facial expressions during that whole video. He's like the Professor Snape of the Pokemon world. Even the guy doing the translation had more facial expression than Omari, and I couldn't even see him.
Certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives it incredible strength. This phenomenon is called Dynamaxing.
Also, how slow is James Turner speaking? My name is James Turner. Probably for the translator, but it really was disjointing. Also, how buzzkill was his announcement of Eldegoss? I wanted to laugh so hard, but the baby would have woken up.
When Gossifleur evolves, it becomes Eldegoss.
And the final thing we always have to take away from these things, jazz hands! Everyone loves jazz hands! Right, I really am off this time. Until next time, everybody, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.